Boy, boy, boy. Man, oh man, you gotta love it when technology likes to act a fool. You gotta love it when technology don't want to do what it's supposed to do, man. Sometimes, I wish we didn't need it. Other times, though, I'm glad that we have it. And then other times I question why we have it. Then other times I just use it without question. It's like a love-hate relationship when it comes to technology, bro. I hate it sometimes. I love it sometimes. It is what it is, bro. Technology is technology. With that being said, man, what's good, y'all? You already know what it is. Back here to search some more game on the ground for them Hunger House. Just got up the pound and ready for the next round, man. There's some goofy stuff going on lately, as far as the music industry goes. We're going to be talking about a couple of those things tonight, man. One of them being your boy Drake rapping some, not even rapping, more like singing, quote unquote singing, some very sussy lyrics. You can't make stuff up either, bro. You cannot make this stuff up. And the thing is, everybody's letting it slide. Everybody's letting it slide. Oh man, it's Drake. It don't matter because it's Drake, bro. He rap however he want to rap. It's cool. It's just a song. It don't matter if it's a song, bro. What y'all don't understand is that there's truth behind songs, behind lyrics. There's always a story behind lyrics. Whether it's your story or somebody else's story, there's still a story behind those lyrics. You can't make stuff up. You can't make stuff up. So with that being said, man, we finna jump into this, man. I'm gonna play y'all this clip of the lyrics that he said in this song. This very sus lyrics. Listen to this, bro. And this isn't AI either. This is on his actual album too. It's goofy, bro. It's goofy.
Wake up the whole east side, girl. Feel like I'm by, cause you're one of the guys, girl. You ain't even know how to do it right.
Y'all heard that, right? Let me play it again for y'all so y'all can hear it properly. Listen to this.
Wake up the whole east side, girl. Feel like I'm by, cause you're one of the guys, girl. You ain't even know how to suck it right. I touch you right in the club with your gay friends. Always put you on straight flight. Gonna wake up the whole
You can't make this stuff up, bro. You cannot make this stuff up. He say, I think, you know what, I'm not going to say it, I'm not going to repeat it myself on this platform, but he said, I think I'm, because you're one of the guys. So we're going to pretend like he didn't say that. We're going to pretend like we didn't hear that at all. I've only seen like one person talk about that. And that's it. I've only seen and heard one person talk about this. This has to stop, bro. This has got to stop. You can't make this stuff up. It's very shameful what he's doing. It's very shameful what he's supporting. And the worst thing is he's been wearing rainbow hair clips lately. I mean, he is literally giving y'all all the signs that you need to figure out and put the puzzle pieces together to say, man, Drake's really starting to come out the closet. He playing peekaboo right now. He trying to see who's going to support him and who ain't going to support him. He trying to see if is it safe for him to come out. Did the boogeyman go away yet? That's what he peeking through it. You can't make this stuff up, bro. Then he said, you're always in the club with your you-know-what friends, but I always put you on a straight flight. You can't make this stuff up, bro. These are some goofy lyrics. These are some very sus lyrics that your boy is putting on his songs. I can only imagine what the people in the studio was thinking when he was recording. Man, what the fuck is this dude talking about? First of all, if you think that you that way because a girl is a dude, then you got with a Tarzan, bro. You got with a Tarzan and you liked it. That's what he's saying. That is literally what he said. He got with a Tarzan, a female that has a you know what, a hot dog, and he liked it. You can't make this stuff up, bro. This is disgusting. This is disgusting, bro. You can't make stuff up. He said, I think that I'm you know what because you're one of the guys. That means that he got with a female that has a hot dog, surgically implanted hot dog. And either he got it or he gave it, or both, or they switched back and forth. He gave it, then got it. I don't know. But that's what he's saying in that song. You can't make this stuff up. This is disgusting, bro. This is shameful. And the worst part is, everybody's letting it slide. Everybody's just listening to it and not even pretending like they didn't even hear it. This is why Eminem will never work with him. That's why Kanye will never work with him again. Lil Wayne will never work with him again. Nobody will ever work with Drake again, bro, except for like The Game or Lil Nas X, or that other one that be trying to compete, Lil Nas X, and see which one can dress the weirdest one. And I'm finna get you up on out of here. Yeah. Bye bye, Keisha. But no, man, it's just nobody, no legendary artist will ever work with Drake again, bro. Ever again. It's just not gonna happen. Not after what we just heard off that album. And it always be the ones who be trying to be gangster, trying to be hard, trying to be like a thug, who end up taking it behind. Like, you can't make this stuff up. You cannot make this stuff up. Man, it's sad what the music industry is coming to, bro. But we've been knowing that Drake was that way. He just hadn't been showing signs. Now he playing peekaboo, which should tell you exactly what you need to know about him. He peeking in and out the closet door trying to see did the boogeyman go away so he can come out. Very shameful, bro. Absolutely shameful. Disgusting. I never really listened to Drake before. I never really got into his music. And I'm definitely not listening to Drake now. I'm definitely not listening to his music. Like, and then you got the nerve, and I think he put his son on that same album too. Maybe not the same song, but the same album. Like, bruh, how you gonna put your son on the same album that you talking about you swinging the other way? He said, I heard he was whizzed on in movie theater and on for making a tough guy mad, and he didn't do anything about it. That's tough, bro. I ain't heard about that. I ain't heard about that, but that's wild. If that happened, bro, that's crazy, and that's what he gets, bro. That's what happens whenever you sit around and you try to play tough guy, but you really just like taking it from behind. What do you expect? If that's what you like, bro, just come out and say it. Obviously, we're also going to make fun of you. You're still going to have a whole lot of people. I'm going to get you up on out of here immediately. You're going to still have a whole lot of people that support him because it's inclusive and whatever. But you're going to have a whole lot of people who sit around and clown you too. And I'm going to be one of them dudes that's going to sit around and clown you, bro. That's just how it is. That's how it is, and that's how it's got to be. That's just how it has to be, bro. You can't make this stuff up. Very sad, very disgusted, very shameful. And yeah, bro. I should look up the Dwight Howard situation. Well, if my phone will allow me to. It's been tripping lately. Like, tripping. I don't know what it is, but this phone lately, like, it done reset itself twice without me even doing anything. So we're going to see if technology will allow me to do what I'm trying to do. Let's see here. He said Dwight Howard. And I'm going to get you up on out of here real immediately. Dwight Howard. Let me see. Let me see. I don't know. Was he on the Jake Paul? I'm gonna get you up on out of here real quick. Was he talking with Jake Paul when he talked about it, or was that not it? Let's see one right now. It says Dwight Howard responds to. I'm gonna go ahead and get you up on out of here too. Sitting around worried about what. Like, you can't make this stuff up, bro. People sit around and they hope to see you wearing something just so they can look at you. He said, look up his allegations with an. Oh, okay, bet. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me go ahead and look this up then real quick. Let me get on the internet. The internet. All right, we finna come on over here to Google. Dwight Howard allegations. Is it the SA allegations? Let me read this. I'm gonna read a little bit and then just tell me if it's it or not. It's from like 3 days ago. He said, yeah, okay, but it says, Dwight Howard has denied accusations by a Georgia man who says he was SA'd by the former NBA star and another person. Stephen Harper filed a state civil lawsuit against Howard in July alleging A and B, false imprisonment and intentional infliction of emotional distress. No criminal charges have been filed against Howard. In the response filed this week by his attorney, Howard described the 2021 encounter at his home in the Atlanta suburbs as consensual. Oh no. It's already started off, bro. Harper's lawsuit says he met Howard through Instagram and they exchanged explicit text messages before arranging to meet at Howard's home on July 19th of 2021. Bro, it says he said it was consensual, so he trying to swing. But him and Drake need to get together. While on his way to Gwinnett County residence, Harper says Howard texted him to ask if another man or woman could join their planned encounter. Harper says he told Howard he was not interested. Once at Howard's home, Harper claims they were joined by a man dressed as a female who identified only as Kitty. Harper says he tried to resist the two men, but Howard and Kitty forced him to participate in certain adulterated Tarzan activities. Mr. Harper was trapped in the defendant's bedroom and believed that he would suffer imminent bodily harm if he resisted defendant's adulterated Tarzan advances. The lawsuit said afterward, Mr. Harper felt extremely violated and humiliated and was in complete shock. I'm going to get you up on out of here. Howard denied the allegations in his response, which says the three men agreed to engage in consensual Tarzan activity. He asked for a summary judgment with court costs and attorney fees to be assigned against Harper. Associated Press does not typically identify people who say they have been victims of SA unless they have agreed to be named publicly. Harper reported the alleged aid to Gwinnett County Police nearly a year later. After the initial report, police tried to schedule a time for him to come in for a formal interview, according to a police incident report. After making several attempts to meet with him, I can't talk. The detective suspended the case because of a lack of participation from the alleged victim, police said. The 37-year-old Howard was an 8-time All-Star, 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, and one of the NBA's most dominant centers during the prime of his 18-year professional career. After that, look at an interview of him getting mad. Someone asked him if he was a Tarzan. He played for 7 franchises, most notably the Orlando Magic, who took him with the number 1 overall selection of the 2004 draft out of Southwest Atlanta Christian Academy and Los Angeles Lakers, the team he was with for his lone NBA title during the affected his 2019 and 2020 season. Howard had 3 different stints with the Lakers, including in 2021 and 2022. In his last NBA season, his career averages of 15.7 points and 11.8 rebounds per game, leading the league in rebounding 5 times. And at that point, it's just going on to a bunch of bullcrap. You can't make this stuff up, bro. I mean, it's not surprising, but at the same time, it's just like, bro, you need to hit up Drake. You need to hit up Drake because he has obviously been given signs and wonders and highway road directions as to which way he's going to be coming, which way he's going to be driving. So you need to hit up Drake and you need to see if you can help him just admit the fact that he is actually a Tarzan and he just doesn't want to admit it. And then both of y'all can do it at the same time. And y'all can hold hands as you're coming out at the same exact time and just be like, we're here, we're you know what, and we're coming for you know what, just like that whole protest was, bro, I guarantee you. Absolutely insane. But that is the society that we live in. Everybody wants to follow the crowd. Oh, I don't want to get canceled, so I'm going to start swinging the other way. That's what Drake said, bro. That's what Drake said. I guarantee you, after what happened to, what's his name? I'm going to get you up on out of here immediately. I guarantee you, after what happened to, what's her name? Brittany Griner. I think that was her name when she was arrested and over there overseas for having illegal things on her. And because she swung the other way, she was freed immediately. She was traded by a bad person, so to speak. They traded for her immediately. So that's what he did, bro. He was like, you know what? If I ever get caught with some illegal stuff on me overseas, I need to swing the other way. That way I can get freed immediately. Because if I'm just normal, ain't nobody gonna care. That's what he's thinking. With that being said, he said, Dwight Howard. Which interview was it? Is this it right here? I think this is it, bro. The caption says, Dwight Howard claps back at Cameron and Mace. Don't worry about where I put my wood. That's what the caption says. I mean, I guess he's trying to get some firewood or something, but I don't know. We finna find out.
He had a lot to say to his critics, and
I'm gonna skip forward.
Don't worry about who people. Y'all can stop.
Dwight is really coming at people strong right now and letting them know, man, look, don't worry about what I do. Let's check out what he had to say.
Y'all can stop with the nonsense. Worry about all this bullshit crap. Mind your business. They say you going on dates with dudes, bro. Why the hell do you or anybody care who the hell I spend my time with? That's the problem with y'all people. Y'all worried about who people spend their time with. Whatever I'm doing in my bedroom is my damn business. Whatever you doing in your bedroom is your damn business. That ain't for everybody. And everybody don't need to know. You ain't got to say anything about what you doing in your fucking house. It's your house. You ain't got to explain that to nobody. No matter what they say. They can say anything. Who gives two shits? Y'all too damn nosy, worried about what I'm doing in my bed. Hell.
That right there is a guilty man's response to the allegations of him liking the same side. Can't make stuff up. Why y'all worried about what I do in my bedroom? It's my business. That tells you right there all you need to know. I like Tarzans. I am a Tarzan, and I'm swinging on vines. Like I said, bro, him and Drake got to get together. They can make a tape, like a videotape, not an album tape, but they can make a videotape and go viral on the website, if you know what I mean. Like the dude we saw in the store the other day. Yeah, bro, it's crazy. You can't make this stuff up, bro. This is the society that we live in, where people love to take it in the back door and then get mad when you say something about, oh, it's my life, I can do whatever I want. Yeah, but you corrupt, though. You're sitting there destroying yourself. You ever wonder why all the Tarzans leave this earth earlier than the normal human beings? Because they corrupt themselves, that's why. They destroy themselves. Physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. They destroy themselves, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. So with that being said, son, I'm gonna get you up on out of here. You can't make the stuff up. Not surprising, but at the same time, it's a little surprising. I'm gonna get you up on out of here too, because you asking questions that don't need to be asked, and you don't even know how to spell right. You don't got no profile picture, bro. You don't even got no real name. You're just a nobody sitting around. You're a leaf in the wind. Can't make stuff up. The dudes that they put in the spotlight for our youth to look at, man. The dudes they put in the spotlight for our youth to look at. Absolutely insane. Look, bro came back. Dude came back on his backup account. You can't make the stuff up. But with that being said, we're going to move on to the next and maybe the last topic of the... Actually, no, not the last. I got one more thing I want to speak on briefly after this one. But with that being said, I'm going to show y'all something else that we don't need to be doing. And it involves turning our youthful children into street thugs. This little kid, his name is Lil RT. If you guys haven't already seen on my profile, I made a couple of memes, and I'm going to continue to make a couple more memes because it's funny. But this little dude named Lil RT, he's 9 years old, and he out here rapping about doing things with females in the bedroom, about putting lead in somebody's, skull, about running from the police. Like, this is a 9-year-old kid. And let me show y'all this, bro. You can't make stuff up. Lil RT right here. You can't even understand half the words he's saying, bro. He has not developed enough to be able to properly speak and enunciate the words and pronounce the words he needs to, let alone in a flow. And this is what they got this kid doing. Apparently he's signed to a label and everything, bro. Of course the label gonna eat him up. He's a kid. They gonna raise him the way they want to raise him. It's the perfect candidate for the music industry. You can't make the stuff up, bro. I'm finna get you up on out of here because I'm not taking no type of requests or nothing. So get out. Immediately. This is what's wrong with certain people, bro. This is what's wrong with certain people. Is that they believe that this stuff is okay to do. You know, man, it's just a song. It's just a video. I'm gonna get you up on out of here. Because you clearly ain't paying attention. It's just a video, bro. It's just a song, man. It ain't nothing to it, but you raising them up with these ideas that these are cool. These things are cool to do. That's what's wrong with it. Y'all sit around and say, oh, man, there's no harm in it, man. He's just rapping a song, man. Like, if it's a grown man rapping it and he making those decisions himself, whatever, bro. You made those choices yourself. You are smart enough to know that that's not what you're supposed to be doing. But this is a kid who don't know no better because that's what he was taught. A kid only knows what he's taught. There ain't no such thing as a bad kid. Only bad parents and bad influences that raise that kid. You can't make the stuff up, bro. You can't make the stuff up. So yeah, man, with that being said, I'm gonna get on with the last quick topic of the night. 5 Nights at Freddy's movie. I'd have to give it maybe a 7 out of 10. 7 to a 7.5 out of 10. Wasn't quite an 8. It wasn't anything higher than a 7.5, honestly. The acting was pretty good, but the storyline, I feel like it could have been a little bit better. I feel like they could have done with more like horrifying, like loud jump scares, like they do in the game type stuff. I feel like they could have made the animatronics more creepier, horrifying, almost like a demonic, like Conjuring type of vibes. But then you also have to remember that it's a PG-13 movie. It's a horror movie that's made for kids to be able to watch too. And that's why I don't think that they went all the way that they could have with it. Which is understandable. Because there's a lot of kids that play 5 Nights at Freddy's. So I get that part. They want it to be scary, but they want it to be PG enough for kids as well. I think that's the only issue that I have with that movie. It's just the fact that it wasn't nearly as scary as it could have been. But other than that, I actually liked it. I enjoyed it. There's some twists and turns in there that caught me off guard that I didn't expect. What's good, Dom? I ain't seen you in a minute. But there's some twists and turns in there that you wouldn't expect. And then also, with those twists and turns, it constantly leaves you thinking. It constantly leaves you thinking. Maybe this is going to happen. Oh, maybe that's going to happen. Oh, what? Oh, no, they're just faking. You know, it leaves you constantly thinking, maybe this could happen. Maybe that could happen. This is going to happen. Oh, that's going to happen. But other than that, man, it was a good movie. It was a pretty good movie. I think if they make it part 2, which they was kind of alluding to towards the end, they should make it more scary. I hope they make part 2 more rated R, on the rated R side than the PG side, honestly. Because it's a horror movie, you know. Horror movies aren't necessarily meant to be PG, you know. I've never known a horror movie to be PG. So I've been working heavy lately. I heard that, man. So you gotta get on that grind. Gotta get up on that grind. I spilled my popcorn and drank and everything, and I almost tripped over you. That's 100% facts. I know the workers saw all my mess. Yep. I know they was mad too. They were letting Keisha out when they saw that. They're like, man, what? Who did this? Why did they do this? But the worker almost tripped over me. The worker almost tripped over me into one of the chairs when he was trying to give us our food. I'm like, bro, don't follow me, please, and drop my food all over me. Like, popcorn's already been dropped. Drinks already been freaking dropped. A body almost dropped. And another body almost dropped, too. Like, bruh. But no, man, it was a good movie. It was just some goofiness, but that's how it goes, bro. That's just how it goes. But with that being said, man, I'm finna go ahead and get up on out here. I got other things I gotta take care of. So make sure y'all share with your friends, your families, moments, aunties, grannies, and everybody else that y'all know. Your boy Elevation and Growth will be going live later on a little bit. So make sure you guys go tap into that as well. With that being said, I am out. Deuces.